Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another new series. That's right, I'm just having so much fun with these mods and with all this kind of stuff that I just want to bring more and more content to you, more long-form content, not just one video rebuilds. So today, similar to what we did with the Minnesota Vikings, today I'm going to be going all the way back to 2007 because you guys saw that the Packers series is somewhat back now, and I was able to get the roster working. So now we're going to be going back to 2007, but not rebuilding the Packers. That's its own thing. We're going to be doing a fantasy draft with the 2007 roster and rebuilding a team, specifically the New Orleans Saints, because this Saints team in this era is still coming back from Hurricane Katrina, the whole city, the whole state, trying to recover after that, and we're trying to get ourselves more than just one championship that they got with Drew Brees. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to draft Drew Brees in this fantasy draft, but we're hoping to build on what they did in real life, getting the one championship, and that's it. We're hoping to get at least a couple, I would think. So if you guys are excited for more content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go and do a fantasy draft and rebuild the New Orleans Saints in 2007. So here we are, and the reason why we are not actually in the draft yet is because I wanted to get my reaction of what our first initial draft pick is going to be. Now, this is not serpentine, so whatever pick we have is what is the pick we will have the entire draft. So we have to hope that it's at least decent so we can get ourselves quite the start. Let's go 3, 2, 1, start drafting. Oh, pick number 4. Pick number 4. As you can see, Peyton Manning went top 3. I'm going to guess the people that went were Manning, Brady, and Rodgers. No, not Rodgers, because Rodgers is super young in this. Manning, Brady, and Favre's still here, so it couldn't be Favre. I need to pause this real quick. Who would have been the other person that would have went in this era? We're in 2007, 2008. It would have been Manning, it would have been Brady, and it would have been somebody else. I don't even know. I mean, there's Drew Brees. We could bring him back. Is it Ben Roethlisberger? Would he have been a top 3 pick? I don't see him on here. Would Ben Roethlisberger have been a top 3 pick? I don't know. I mean, he's not, unless he's super low overall. I wouldn't think he'd be this low of an overall. I don't see him on here. He can't be that low, so there's Rodgers down there. And as you might see, same thing with the Packer rebuild. Because we're not doing the actual mod and we're just doing the roster to make it work, the portraits are kind of messed up, so some players do not have accurate portraits. Let me see if we can find it. Like Donovan McNabb. That's clearly not Donovan McNabb, but I can't do much about that. We're lucky to have at least the roster, so that's what we're gonna have to work with. And Jeff Garcia doesn't look like that. So most of them are right, but there are a few notable exceptions. So what are we going to do? We have pick number 4. We can take whatever we want. I'm thinking LaDainian Tomlinson. I'm really thinking LaDainian Tomlinson. I know that might be stupid to take a running back this high at pick number 4, especially because he's 28. Ugh. Okay, maybe we're not thinking LaDainian Tomlinson. Sean Taylor being 24 would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. I might go Sean Taylor, but I can't go defensive player, a defensive back with a number 4 pick. I feel like I have to take a quarterback. I'm not going to take Brett Favre because he's super old, 38 years old. That's just going to be a waste. We could go with a guy like Drew Brees. I mean, Drew Brees is 28 years old. Only star development, though. I feel like he should at least have superstar. But whatever. I guess this is his... They were still, at this point in 2007, 2008, still concerned with Drew Brees' arm strength and all that kind of stuff. He hasn't really ascended to greatness all the way, I should say. So the quarterbacks, I don't really even know where we should go. I don't think we should go quarterback right off the bat. There are some really, really good running backs. You got Adrian Peterson down here, who is 22 rookie. Oh, my God. Rookie Adrian Peterson would be fantastic to rebuild this team with. And then wide receivers, Obviously, Randy Moss, but he's a little bit older. Terrell Owens, same deal. Fitzgerald's a little older. Oh, no, he's probably 26. Oh, he's 24. Okay, so he's... prime Larry Fitzgerald would be amazing. There's some very good players. I don't know where to go with. This is the one bad thing about having a top pick, is because there's so many different options. I don't know what to do. I almost feel like I'm obligated to take one of these two guys, like Sean Taylor or LaDainian Thompson. Obviously, Bob Sanders would be fantastic too. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I really don't. Why do we have to have such a high pick? I love having a high pick, but I also hate having a high pick because I don't know where to go. There's so many different people I can grab. There's so many different options. I have no idea. It's got to be one of these top guys, though. It's either got to be Bob Sanders, it's got to be Sean Taylor, or it's got to be LT. The only reason why I might not do LaDainian Tomlinson, I guess there's two reasons. He's 28, and Adrian Peterson is also here. He's a rookie. So there's a couple reasons why I don't think LaDainian Tomlinson is the best option. Sean Taylor, it might feel a little bit weird taking a free safety as our top 5 pick, but I think Sean Taylor is worth it. He's already an X Factor. He's 24 years old. I feel like Sean Taylor is the guy. Rest in peace to the GOAT. I'm taking Sean Taylor. That might have been, as it says, it's a reach here. That might have been a little bit of a reach, but you cannot pass up a 24-year-old prime Sean Taylor with X Factor at free safety. We do keep picking at pick number 4. Like I said, it's not Serpentine, so we still have pick number 4. And LT is still available here in the second round. So is Troy Polamalu. How old is Polamalu at this point? He is 26. Oh, I could have my safeties figured out for the entirety of this. What about wide receivers? There's still a couple wide receivers available. Adrian Peterson is still there. I have to keep him in mind. Quarterbacks are starting to go off the board a little bit. Got to keep that in mind as well. Looks like Rodgers already got taken. We might not be getting ourselves a good quarterback, but that's what drafting is for. Oh, man. Okay, so we got our... I don't think I can pass up on Troy Polamalu. I didn't think he'd still be here. 26-year-old strong safety. I got to take Troy Polamalu. That is my strong safety and free safety position locked down for at least 5 years. Maybe 6. That is a guaranteed bucket right there. 2 guys stuck there. LaDainian Tomlinson makes it to the 3rd round. We know how Madden values running backs. A lot of the older guys are going to be here, which is understandable because that's how Madden drafts. They draft all the young guys first. So corners, Rondé Barber, but he's going to be a little bit older at this point. Peanut Tillman, how old is Peanut Tillman? He's 26. That could be a nice number 2 corner. I don't think he's really a number 1. I don't know where to go with corner. Outside linebackers, you got Vrabel, Harrison, Derek Brooks, AJ Hawk is there. Middle linebacker, you got Urlacher and Ray Lewis, but Urlacher's going to be older too. He's 29. Ray Lewis at this point in his career is 32. Patrick Willis, he's got to be a little bit older, right? Oh, Patrick Willis is a rookie. Oh, give me Patrick Willis, baby. I love Patrick Willis. That might have been a little bit of a reach as well. There goes LaDainian Tomlinson. He makes it all the way to the 4th round. Pick number 3 of the 4th round. How's AP? Adrian Peterson's still here. I can't pass. I can't let him go any further. Got to get Adrian Peterson. Rookie Adrian Peterson, 87 overall. That is unbelievable. Okay, so running back is pretty much figured out. We got to figure out the quarterback at some point. I don't know where we're going to go. I mean, we don't have a lot of options at this point. I don't really know where we're going to go. Wide receiver, we also don't really have a ton of amazing options. I mean, all these guys are fantastic, but they're older. So maybe that's... Calvin. Okay, we'll come back to you, Calvin. We don't need to get you right now. Left tackles, man, all the left tackles are pretty much gone at this point. Orlando Pace, 32 normal development, can't take that. I love Orlando Pace, man. One of my favorite players of all time. I can't take a normal development tackle, especially when he's older like that. I might have missed on offensive lineman, it looks like. What about LaCharles Bentley? 28 years old center, that could be something we go for. Olin Kreutz, 30-year-old. Man. Ooh, Marshall Yanda. How old's Marshall? Marshall's 34? Really? God, he's old. It's crazy how old he is. Jari Evans. Okay, well, think about Jari Evans for a second. Donald Penn's also down there. Strahan's going to be old. Tamba Ali. John Abraham. Mario Williams at 78 overall. That could be something. Justin Tuck is also down there. D tackles. There's a couple good ones. Booger McFarland is right there. Outside linebackers. Willie's going to be a little bit older, unfortunately. We already got our middle linebacker. Man. This is a difficult decision. Darren Sharp. Love Darren Sharper. What do we go with? All these wide receivers are older. I think we can wait on wide receiver for a little bit. Tight end, same deal. I think we got to go offensive line. Although that might be a little stupid. I'm going to wait on offensive line a little. I'm going to go defensive line, and I'm going to grab... Who was the guy that I was looking at? It's either going to be Mario Williams or Justin Tuck. Tuck is 24 star. What's Mario? Where's Mario at? Mario is 22 star. I think I'm going to grab Mario. Might as well get an elite pass rusher who's a little bit younger. Just a slightly younger. Into the 6th round now. John Lynch is available. Quarterbacks still okay. Running backs, we got ourselves Adrian Peterson. Receivers, Calvin's gone. I should have taken Calvin with that pick. I thought he would make it to this round. I really did. Oh, that blows. That absolutely blows, Calvin. I thought he was going to be there, man. All right, now I don't have an idea to take anybody at receiver. I don't have a plan. Santonio Holmes is 23. I think Santonio would be around for the next round. I know I just made that same exact mistake with Calvin, but I think Santonio will be there for the next round. Alan Faneca's 31. Let me take a look at right guard here for a second. Is Jari still here? Jari's still here. He's about to go. I got to get Jari. 24-year-old stud right guard. That's at least that position figured out. And then we can go back to wide receiver. And we can grab Santonio if he's still there. I might as well take him. I don't know if he's going to be there for a little bit longer, but I might as well get a receiver that I can trust. I mean, I still don't have a quarterback, but I might as well get a receiver. What about corner? We need to get a number 1 corner. Ty Law's 33. Will Allen, Ike Taylor, Antoine Winfield Sr. There's not a number 1 corner, is there? Oh. There is not a number 1 corner. That is a little bit concerning. That is a little bit concerning. How old is Will Allen? Will Allen's 29. That's not bad. Aaron Glenn, Ike Taylor, Drayton Florence. How old's Winfield? Winfield's 30. I mean, Will Allen being 29 is not bad. I could probably get both of them. I'll take Ty Law first. I know he's old at 33, but Ty Law is a solid corner. He's not going to be our number 1 for a while, but got to make sure that we get a couple corners. And then Winfield. Oh, no. Okay, so they're both not there. I was hoping to grab the other dude. Cortland Finnegan should be a little bit younger, right? Yeah, Cortland Finnegan, 23 years old. I'm going to grab him. Okay, so we got 2 corners that are okay for right now. Rodney Harrison, strong safety. Probably should focus on... I probably got to get a quarterback, right? I mean, there's nobody here that I really want. John Kitna, Steve McNair's old. Drew Bledsoe's old. Chad Pennington. Sexy Rexy. Jake the Snake Plumber. Fitzpatrick, 66. Oh, God. I forgot this era of quarterbacking was not the strongest in terms of depth. Craig Krenzel. Love Craig Krenzel. Troy Smith. 2 Buckeyes. Dan Orlovsky gives bad takes on ESPN. Ken Dorsey. Ooh, there's some good running backs still left on the board, but we got ourselves maybe the best one. Reggie Bush should be young, right? 20. Oh! Reggie Bush, one of the best college running backs of all time. It's just that simple. Gotta take Reggie Bush. Oh, Reggie Bush. All right, so we got 2 unbelievable running backs. We're good on running back for a while. Wide receivers, Isaac Bruce, Joey Galloway, Rod Smith, Nate Burleson. Did I draft one? I drafted Santonio Holmes. There's got to be some more younger guys, right? Roddy White, how old's Roddy White? Roddy White's 25, normal development. Ugh. Okay, what about... Oh, I just saw Santana Moss. He's 28, normal development as well. Vincent Jackson? What's Vincent Jackson? Vincent Jackson, 24, normal. Come on, why is there no star development, guys? What are we doing here? Terry Glenn. Deontay Johnson. That's not the same Deontay Johnson. Musha Muhammad. Man, I really missed the boat on that freaking Calvin Johnson miss. That sucks, man. I'm still upset about that. Dwayne Bowe. We'll keep an eye on Dwayne Bowe. Delaney Walker, 82 overall, 35. What? Why is Delaney Walker that old? I don't know. I'm not gonna get him. Oh, this Delaney Walker. Okay, there we go. That's the right Delaney. I don't know what that other Delaney Walker is, but that's not the Delaney Walker I want. I want this Delaney Walker. 23-year-old. That's the right Delaney Walker. I don't know what that other one was. All right, so we go to round 12. I'm not going to do every single round. I'm just getting the starters and a couple backups maybe. Left tackle. We're really going to be screwed on left tackle, aren't we? We are going to have to focus on offensive line in upcoming drafts. That's for sure. Although Dwayne Brown down here, 34, normal development. Okay, maybe not. I thought he was going to have. I thought I was going to have something. There's got to be young left tackles still left, right? Wait, Marshall, is that the right Marshall Yonda? That might be the right Marshall Yonda. I don't know what it looks like there might be a couple duplicates in this roster, but that's okay. That's what happens when we're not working with the mod. We're just working with a roster. So I'll grab the younger Marshall Yonda, and then we can move him to guard, which is probably a smarter idea. So we'll move him to left guard, most likely, and then we'll take another tackle. What about Wayne Gandy? Might as well just get a guy. Let's just get a guy. Left tackle Wayne Gandy. Veteran. I know he's normal development, but there's going to be plenty of left tackles in upcoming draft classes that we won't have to worry about. So that's going to be good. We've got a right guard, we've got a left guard, we've got a tackle. So now what we got to do is get a center. Kevin Maway's probably... Ooh, Nick Mangold. Please be younger. Yeah, 23-year-old. Yes. Yes, I love Nick Mangold, baby. Buckeye. Go Bucks, baby. All right. So we've got our offensive line pretty much figured out, right? So we've got our left tackle and left guard. We've got our center. We've got our right guard. We just need to get a right tackle. Willie Anderson's old. Oh, there's got to be another young guy. That's not the same Orlando Brown. Trust me. Oh, DeMar Dotson. I mean, DeMar Dotson might be the best option. None of these other guys are either good enough to warrant picking, or that's about it. or good enough to take. So DeMar Dotson... 33. There's no way he's really 33, right? I might take the Wiener man. I love Wiener, so I might take him. Todd Wiener, the right tackle for right now. Okay. Did we get a quarterback? I never drafted a quarterback, right? Yeah, I still haven't drafted a quarterback. There's still some names on this board, but nobody that I want. Particularly. We've got our 2 running backs, so I don't have to worry about that. We've got a couple... Oh, I only have 1. I thought I grabbed another one. Fullback, Mike Allstott, Lorenzo. I love Lorenzo Neal. I'm not going to waste a fullback or a pick on a fullback just yet. All right, so let's get to wide receivers. Isaac Bruce is still here. Rod Smith, Amani Toomer. Oh, Michael Jenkins, Antoine Randall L. 28 years old, really? Really? Oh, looks like receiver is going to be a big need in the draft. I mean, I could take Brandon Lloyd. I wouldn't be mad at that. There's Josh Cribbs, Ted Ginn. Who did I say I was going to come back for? I think they're gone already. Oh, it was Dwayne Bowe. Where's Dwayne Bowe at? Did he already get taken? Dwayne Bowe might have gotten grabbed already. Yeah, I don't see him on here. All right, well, that sucks. I missed out on another receiver. I need to stop doing that. I need to just take him when I'm thinking about it so I don't forget. Which I'm thinking about Brandon Lloyd or somebody down here like Josh Cribbs or Ted Ginn, so I might as well just take Brandon Lloyd now. He's probably going to still be there, but we're going to have a scuffed wide receiver room, aren't we? Man, I wish I would have got Calvin Johnson. I mean, I can always make a trade for him. I don't know how hard it would be, but I can always make a trade for him. It's not like he's Well, now that he's not on my team, he's unable to be traded for anything. Is there any younger corners? I mean, Brandon Brown is still here. 23-year-old corner. I know that Brandon Brown is not a very good guy in real life, but in this, he hasn't really done anything. So might as well rewrite history. Right outside linebacker. I didn't get anybody. Yeah, I didn't get anybody here, so I kind of missed the bucket on that. Lawrence Timmons, now Diggs. Buckeye. Do I just go for the Buckeye? When worse comes to worse, I might just grab Buckeyes. that's just my go-to mechanism. My go-to defensive thing is just to grab Buckeyes when there's nobody else. But Diggs might not be the best option. Lawrence Timmons, 21, rookie. He's probably got a development trait. Diggs probably doesn't, so I might as well grab him. Okay, we are into pick 19, round 19. Let's see. We've also need a left outside linebacker, I'm pretty sure, because I didn't get one. David Pollock is probably a little bit older at this point. All right, maybe David Pollock's younger. Oh, he's not super old. He's 25. But he's got no development traits, which kind of hurts. But he could be my guy, because I don't really see anybody else here that I want. Oh, Lamar Woodley, but he's a 62. That's not a pick right now. If I come back and get it. Ooh, Brewski. I want Teddy Bruschi. I know it's probably not a good pick because he would have been there, but I want me some Teddy. I love Teddy Bruschi, man. Great Patriot, great Patriot. And now we can go back to this. I might just grab another great Patriot in Willie McGinnis. 70s. I think I'm gonna go David Pollock. He's younger. He has a better chance of developing. He probably won't, but he has a better chance of developing. All right, so we're now into pick 20 or round 21. We're looking pretty good. We've almost got every position drafted. I still need to get a quarterback. I have my 2 running backs. I have 2 wide receivers. I've got a tight end. I've got my entire offensive line. I need to get a defensive lineman. Okay, so we actually don't have as many positions or starters as I thought we did. Frosty Rucker, hardly know her. Wow, okay. Jason Babin. Man, there are not a lot of options. I didn't even get a D tackle. I'm in shambles right now. I am in absolute shambles. Ryan Pickett, 28 years old. I might have to go with him. I am in absolute shambles. I guess I could go with Tebow Rubin, but he's 33 for some reason. Okay, some of the ages are a little bit messed up, it looks like. There's no way Tebow Rubin's 33 in 2007. There's Pecco. I might just go Pecco. What's Pecco? Pecco's 22. Take him. Take him. I need a D tackle. We are going to be an interesting squad, to say the least, in year number 1. Interesting squad. I got to go to quarterback. I can't keep putting it off. I got to grab somebody here. I don't even really care who it is at this point. Actually, I do care who it is. Let's see. Who's even available, man? Nobody. There is nobody. Did Craig Kensel got taken? Oh, good for Craig. The Cowboy got taken. Troy Smith is there. I mean, we could turn Troy Smith into a GOAT, but I don't really want to do that. That's going to take too long. We don't have the players around him to do that officially, so we're not going to go down that route. Oh, so it looks like we got to take one of these veteran guys. Is it going to be Joey Harrington? Is it going to be Jake the Snake? Sexy Rexy? He did get a team to the Super Bowl. Now, to be fair, it wasn't really his doing all the way, but he was the quarterback of that team. Same with Jake Delhomme. Trent Green, Drew Bledsoe. Do I get Drew Bledsoe just because I feel bad for him? Nah, I don't really care. I'm going to take Sexy Rexy. I know he looks like Tyler Huntley, but I'm going to take... actually, he doesn't look... That was Drew Bledsoe, looked like Tyler Huntley. I'm going to take me some Sexy Rexy. Okay, so that's going to be our quarterback for year number 1 is Rex Grossman. Yikes. Okay, we move. I probably need to get another receiver, another corner. Is Ted Ginn still available? He is. And Josh Cribbs is still available. Ted Ginn, he has 94 speed, 94 excel. Beautiful. And why does it say he went to Maryland? Ted Ginn went to the Ohio State University. Put some respect on his name. I might go and grab Josh Cribbs as well, because he should be pretty fast, just like Ted. 93, 95. Beautiful. Give me Cribby boy. All right, so now we got 4 receivers. I probably need to grab another corner before we simulate. So who do I want? Is there anybody that I do want? Probably not. R.W. McQuarters, that's an interesting one. I might go R.W. Yikes. Brett Grimes. 24-year-old Brent Grimes. Gotta take a chance. Okay. Oh, I probably should get a kicker too now that I see Gostowski getting taken. So kicker. Okay, I might have missed out on kickers. Seabass is here. He's 29, but he's Seabass. Legend. Alright, so got a kicker. Let's see, we're around 27. What's the team looking like? We got a quarterback, we got our running backs, we got 4 receivers. Probably should get a backup tight end if there's one available. Mercedes Lewis. Greg Olson. Greg Olson. Got to get Greg. Alright, so that's 2 tight ends. I should probably also grab a left guard, even though we're going to turn Marshall Yonda into a left guard. I should probably grab a backup for him. Or maybe I just let the CPU... I'll just let the CPU handle that. We've got our center, we've got our right guard, got our tackle. I needed a left end, that's right. Marcus Spears, he got to be old, right? He's 36. Oh, this is why I didn't take one earlier, because I didn't like any of the options, so I just passed on them. There is nobody here. Oh, man. That is some shockingly bad options. How old's Robert Gathers? 24. Take him. He could probably play the other side. Is that every single position needed? Because if it is, then I'll go to pick 30 and then we'll simulate. So let's go position by position. We got ourselves a quarterback. We got running backs. We've got receivers. We've got 2 tight ends. We've got an offensive line. Marshall is going to get moved to left guard. We've got 2 ends. Robert Gathers will probably play left. We've got a D tackle. Probably could use another one there. We've got linebackers. We've got 4 corners. We've got 2 safeties. Okay, so I'll grab myself another D tackle, and then we'll just go something else the last pick, and then we'll simulate the rest of the rest of the picks. So Johnny Jolly's here, 64 overall, 24-year-old. I'll take Johnny Jolly. I love Johnny Jolly for the name alone. And then pick 30, the final pick that we will use ourselves. It'll probably have to be, I guess, just whatever comes to my eyes. Whatever I see that I like the most. Maybe a fullback. Because Allstott and Lorenzo Neal and Vontae Leach are still here. How old are all these guys? Lorenzo is 37. Allstott is... That's Tony Richardson. He's 36. Allstott is 34. And then Vontae Leach is 24. I'll take Vontae Leach. That's a value pick right there. That's 5'12". He was ranked. All right, so that'll be the rest of, or that'll be the picks that we do. We drafted 30 people, and we will end the draft, simulate the rest of the picks. This team is going to be interesting because we don't have ourselves a quarterback whatsoever. We got Sexy Rexy. Rex Grossman is our starting quarterback. I'm still upset about not getting Calvin Johnson. Like I said, I can always make a trade for him if I absolutely want him that bad. But I just, the fact that he was there and I didn't take him, that makes me upset. Because I knew in the back of my mind that he was going to be gone. I don't know why I didn't take him. That frustrates me. That frustrates me. But we got ourselves Adrian Peterson and Reggie Bush, who are 2 of the best running backs in college football history. I'd say that's pretty good. I'm actually going to go and edit Rex Grossman so that he doesn't look like his portrait. So let's go and edit appearance here. Just make him have a white guy face. All right, that should change his portrait to just one of this. Just a generic face. All right, what looks the most like Sexy Rexy? This one, honestly, could fit Rex Grossman. Let's just give him that. I think that's what he gets anyway when he's in a game, so nowadays. So we'll just give him that, and that should change his portrait to look like... there we go, perfect. Okay, so Grossman's there. We've got 2 fantastic running backs. The receiving core is a little Offensive line is... we got to change Yonda to left guard. And then once we do that, the offensive line will be looking a little bit better. There we go. Now the offensive line looks good. And then on defense, we've got Patrick Willis, Lawrence Timmons, David Pollock. We've got our safeties of the future with Sean Taylor and Troy Polamalu. Defensive line is Yikes City. And corners, okay, so there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of work to be done. But the team looks okay. The team does look okay. I don't think it's good enough to win enough games to make the playoffs, but I do think that we can have ourselves a good draft pick, which the 2008 draft, right? Yeah, we could get Vince Young, I guess. Who's a training camp standout? Let's see. You got Mario Williams. Give me a little rushing the passer. That gets both power moves and finesse moves. So we got +3 to both of those. Love to see it, Mario. It's me, I'm Mario. Simulate to the end of the preseason. We got to cut one player. I still find it weird that the draft is Ken Dorsey. I still find it weird that the draft has you draft 44 or 54 players, and then why would it have you draft 54 players when you need a 53-man roster? Why don't it just draft 53 players so you don't have to cut the first year? It's weird, but whatever. All right, so it looks like we have a rookie. Rex Grossman's not a rookie quarterback. He's been in the league. So that's just... wait, does it actually think that he's a rookie quarterback? Hold on, adjust lineups. Rex, does it say he's a rookie? You know, he's 4 years in the league. They must just, for some reason, think that he's a rookie. All right, so we enter week 1 against the Titans. We've got Mario Williams possibly going up to superstar development if he gets whatever he needs to do here. So he's got 2 combined sacks, tackles for loss. Mario Williams, he could go up to superstar development. That's awesome. Draft class, we need the 2008 draft, so let's go find that. 2008, beady, there it is. All right, 2008. So Matt Ryan is available. Do we get Matt Ryan? I mean, it's a possibility. It is a possibility. I'll put him on the list. We'll see how bad we actually are. Running backs, I mean, we don't need any running backs, but CJ2K. Ray Rice, Jamal Charles, I'm not going to say no to them. Wide receivers, this is where we need to focus, I would think. Deshaun Jackson, I'll put on there. The greatest special teamer of all time, Matt Slater. Pierre Garçon. Mario Manningham. Not a great wide receiver class. Dustin Keller, Martellus Bennett. I feel like we're pretty solid with tight ends. I like Delaney Walker, I like Greg Olsen. Here we need to get some tackles, that's for sure. I'll put all 3 of these guys on there. And then left guard, Josh Sitton. Centers, I'll put John Sullivan on there just for insurance. Jeremy Zuta. Right tackles, Brandon Albert maybe. Carl Nix. Couple options. Defensive line, which is what we need. Averill and Hayes. Right end, Chris Long, Vernon Golson, even though he's a bust. Calais Campbell for sure. Glenn Dorsey, Cedric Ellis, Red Bryant. There's a team. Okay, so it looks like some of the roster got a little glitched, but here the real players are coming in now. Left outside linebackers. Not really liking anybody there. Middle linebackers, head coach Gerard Mayo. We got Patrick Willis. I like the Patrick Willis. The Patrick Willis pick might be one of my favorite ones. Keith Rivers. I'll even put Philip Wheeler on there. Anybody else? Nah. Corners, DRC, Aqib Talib, Leotis McKelvin, Brandon Flowers, Charles Godfrey, Orlando Scandrick, Brandon Carr. Okay, there's some corners to help us out. Kyle Arrington even. Free safeties, I mean, this will just be strictly backups because we got our free safety and strong safety. So, but this draft class doesn't really have anybody that I want anyway, so we're good on that. And yeah, that's going to be our draft class for year number 1 for the 2008 draft. I don't know how bad we're going to be, if we're being totally honest. I don't know. I mean, we could be bad. We're pretty, like, run-of-the-mill mediocre. But, I mean, we've got some talent. We've got 2 great running backs. We've got a good wide receiver. We've got some talent at the linebacker spot. We've got, obviously, the 2 great safeties, the 2 fantastic, amazing safeties. We got Mario Williams. So, I mean, there's a few pieces, but there's not a whole lot else to be happy about. The offense line looks a little good, but still needs a lot of work. But that's going to be it for this first episode. Next episode, we will actually jump in and get some gameplay with this team and start season number 1, trying to rebuild the New Orleans Saints in 2007, 2008. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.